Is it true you went to cooking school in Russia, or is that just a bizarre internet rumor? That's from Wendy.
Cooking school in Russia.
Yeah.
I did spend some time in Russia for school, and I also had a Russian foreign exchange student. I had two stay at my house.
Really?
And they actually taught me and my mom how to make pelmenia and a bunch of other Russian dishes.
Was this when you were in high school? Or?
High school.
Okay.
Yeah, so we would make a lot of homemade Russian food, but actually, ironically, today was the first day I've had Russian food in like 5 years.
Yeah, you walked down.
I had Russian food in Seattle here at the marketplace. It's really good.
I keep telling you, move on.
Yeah, I know. I love the food here.
Are you and Nader still planning to come to LA to see the Spice Girls in concert?
Yes, we are going to come to see the Spice Girls. I was hoping we might go see them in Chicago, though. I don't really want to go to the LA one. Okay. And they are performing in Miami as well, so I don't know why we'd come to LA.
So, not LA, but still Spice Girls.
Yeah, the Spice Girls were our favorite in high school. I was always Posh, but we'd fight for Posh. He'd have to switch off, and then he'd be Ginger.
Cindy in Georgia wants to know, would it be good if Big Brother did a husband and wife team show? That's the one I'm pulling for as a married gentleman.
I mean, that'd be really cool, but, like, do you think the viewers would like it?
I don't know. I think it depends how you frame it. Like, the rival thing didn't really play either.
You mean, like, have a bunch of married people in there, all married couples?
I think it would be interesting if there were a bunch of married couples and you didn't know who was who. Like, if they kept it secret from everyone, but you knew that someone was married to someone. That
might turn out to be a really boring show, though.
But, I mean...
There's no new budding romances.
Oh, yeah. Well, if there were, that'd be even more interesting.
Temptation Island, but in a little house.
Paradise Hotel. Best show ever. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Let's see. Jamie, we love you in room... Oh, we got another room shout-out. 128. Not 128, but room 1-28. Would you take your own talk show if it was offered? That's Tammy in Salia, Washington.
If I was offered my own talk show, I would definitely take it. I love to talk and gossip and dish the dirt with people.
The Janelle Show.
Especially about Big Brother.
So, you were actually, I heard on House Calls, they asked you if you'd take over Julie Chen's spot. And you said if you keep your hair really big.
Well, not only that, but I could never live up to Julie Chen because, like, Julie Chen is, like, a part of the show, like, every year. And so, you know, it would just be different if I was there suddenly appearing and, you know, being a host. It wouldn't be the same. You gotta have Julie.
She's a staple.
Yeah.
They've ripped on Julie.
It's like having the eye in the thing. Like, you can't take it away and put a mouth.
Yeah. Sometimes the BB8 contestants or house guests have been making fun of Julie's questions a little bit this year off air.
I know Eric doesn't like her, but...
Good old Eric.
Who does he like, honestly? Can someone tell me who he likes?
Okay, this one's from Denise. Last season, at the very start, Will and Boogie pitted Danielle against you so you would not join forces. Do you think that if they hadn't done that, you would have joined forces and won the game?
I don't think I was ever really going to join forces with Danielle. I had, you know, my game was a little bit different because I had that big alliance. I had Big Brother 6. We were already targeted. So it was a matter of, I mean, everyone against Big Brother 6. It sucked. It really did. It sucked. Danielle did help us for, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. She voted with us and stuff. But her relationship with James always bothered me. Because that made me worried because I knew eventually I would be the first one to go from after. It was obvious to me. She didn't have to tell me. No one had to tell me. Like, I knew. So it wasn't really, I don't think Chilton ever pitted me against Danielle.
It just kind of happened naturally, you're saying?
It happened naturally because of her relationship with James. It was too close. You know what I mean? And I didn't trust her. And
you felt like you were better off with Chilton at that point then?
At that point, it was like I knew that James was with Danny, and I had Kaser and Howie, and, I mean, what do you do?
We're trying to get Kaser here for next week, too.
Oh, really?
Make a plea to Kaser to come with Howie. So they have each other.
Oh, that'd be cool. I want to
go. We'll invite you back.
Really?
All 3 of you. Yes. And thankfully, I won't have to be on camera then. So that will be great. Okay, let's see. Can you clear up something for some of the viewers? There's a little confusion as to how the power of veto works. Say, for example, if you were to win the POV, but you were not on the block and you used it to take off someone, would you be then fair game to be put on the block?
Well, hold on.
So if you win the veto and you take someone off, can you then be put on the block?
No. When you win the veto, you're safe.
So then I guess what she's saying is, if Eric would have won the veto and taken Jess off, could they put Eric on? And the answer is no then.
No. Once you have the veto, you and the person you save is safe.
Okay. So
Untouchable.
that's Silky 23. We just answered that for.
There you go, Silky 23.
Good friend of yours, Silky 23. Let's go on to some more questions here. What do we got? So I heard on another Will rumor out there is that they do have another player in the game besides Jen, a ringer.
I didn't hear about
so Boogie
that
has
one.
a ringer. So you have no recollection.
Well, don't they know? Don't they know Dick?
Do you think that's what it might be? I mean, Dick's a local Hollywood guy, so there's a chance, right?